Hello friends, welcome to Arshit Stock Business News. And friends, today we are going to see the latest updates regarding with HDFC results. So friends, this is one of the most weightage having company in Bank Nifty and Nifty also. So the company released its quarterly results on Friday, and today we are seeing and analyzing the company details. So friends, now if you observe the company's top line from the last few quarters, see here, uh, 32 crores, 31 crores, 31 crores, 32 crores, 32 crores. So friends, here if you observe one thing, there is a small effect, not a big effect which seen due to COVID. So friends, COVID second wave hit this quarter. You already know that, but still it managed to post interest earned 32,253 crores, means a good effort done by HDFC. And one thing, there will be a decrement is there, that we already know, right? So there will be some restrictions on banks timings also, and few other people's affected with these COVID second wave very heavily, and still HDFC managed to post these numbers, means I am very 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 impressed friends. But friends, as we expected, NPA increased, gross net pay increases, so these all are increased, but still, in my view friends, 8,433 crores in March, now it posted near 800 crores, so 8,000 crores, sorry, 8,000 crores. Still it's a good thing. And if you observe here, like total provision also they paid like 5,366 crores, which is a good amount. That first of all, you have to know what is provision and what is NPA, what is gross NPA. So friends, for first you have to know banking business how it will play. So how banks will earn money. So friends, by three ways banks are going to earn money friends. First thing, uh, when kings and western culture entered into India, kings introduced like currencies in India, like coins, and with that. So after they form like treasuries, and after we scenes like banks. So what happens here means, the banks where people saves their money, and after that they introduced like loan scheme, which is like banks will give low interest to saving account holders, and banks will give this money to lenders for higher interest rates. So the gap between these interest rates which they are getting from lenders and giving to saving holders and current saving accounts will be the benefit for banks. And the next one is like there are bond issues, so those are very other things. But main how they earn money means loan processing fees, and this gap between the amount which they are getting, and if bank having surplus amount, banks are giving their amount to RBI, and RBI will provide interest to banks. This is one process. But one thing is like already RBI will hold certain amount of banks money in the form of deposits. So banks continuously get some interest from RBI also. So this is the way where banks are getting money. So next thing is like see here, uh, banks make money from service charges and fees. This is what I mentioned. Banks also earn money from interest they earned by lending out the money to the other clients. So I didn't see all this, but just I explained before itself. So this is how they make money. And next thing which I want to explain you is like friends, in this lenders who take the money, in some worst cases, their business got lost. So he taken 100 rupees from bank. So he paid 50 rupees, but he unable to pay remaining 50 rupees and he kept IP. That means I didn't have money. I am unable to pay that 50 rupees. So they seize up to 3 months. If he pays interest, okay, or not. If he didn't pay interest, they will take this 50 rupees into NPA. So this is net NPA, this 50 rupees. So 3 months completed. Next month what happens means another lender who taken 100 rupees, his company also made losses and he kept IP and he also didn't has money to pay his 100 rupees back. So his amount came into net NPA. So what happens? Previously bank having already 50 rupees as a NPA, that comes now as a Z, like gross net and gross NPA. So gross NPA means the non-performing assets. So these NPAs are called non-performing assets which lenders doesn't pay and they lift their hands. We don't have money, so we didn't able to pay that loan. So this turned into NPA. So when times goes on, this will add into quarter to quarter. This will goes into gross NPA, and every quarter new NPAs are coming, right? These NPAs are net NPAs. So this is where you are going to see the new NPS coming and gross NPS increasing. So whenever a bank increases NPS means that is negative for the company. So next thing which you have to notice is provisional ratio. So this is called maybe PCR. I think. Wait a minute, friends. PCR. See, provisioning coverage ratio. So this provisioning coverage ratio means banks kept some money in this quarter to repay their balance sheet of gross NPAs. That means the company having 50 rupees as a gross previously. So I mentioned in this quarter they got like a 100 rupees profit. So they what they will do, they will kept 10 rupees as provision coverage. So they kept 10 rupees and they bank itself will pay gross NPA 50 rupees minus 10 rupees. So their gross NPA will decrease to 40 rupees. Here what happens? They will pay from their pocket itself. So this is called provision coverage ratio. Whenever provision coverage ratio moving high, that means they're making more profit. They are paying their gross NPS. When gross NPS becomes zero, that is a much most balanced bank. So this is how banks will work. And here you are going to see the numbers again. Here you will understand everything in detail. So coming to the numbers of the company and which they mentioned here. Wait a minute, friends. You are going to see the numbers and friends. If first we are going to see here, like HDFC Bank net profit rises 14% in the first quarter compared to last quarter, and they announced dividend also. Next thing is like the company's see here gross non-performing assets. So it reported gross NPA. This is called gross NPA, which rises 1.47% as of June against 1.3% in the year ago and 1.32% in last 3 months, which is in sequential basis. So there is an increase in gross NPS. So that means this is negative. But in my view, friends, This is a little negative. Why? Because we already know COVID affected heavily, but still it managed to post little amount, not much difference between uh, so sequential much difference between sequentially. So last quarter 1.32, now it is 1.47. And if you see the numbers in the form of numbers, you are going to understand very easily. And Financial Express will give you in detailed regarding this, and I will show you, friends. And if you see here, like see here, the company, the bank given their amounts also, NPA amounts. So if you observe here, uh, in the June quarter, friends, June quarter. So, and here you have to mention, here they mentioned like provision of the company. So if you see here, like 24% year on year, 4,800 crores compared with 3,800 crores. That means they paid this much of amount for gross NPS to minimize gross NPS, that is provisions. And going forward, you are going to see uh, PS, friends. Wait a minute. So see here, and the company made. So see here, friends. In terms of the gross NPS, stood at 17,000 crores. Previously, it is 17,000 crores against 15,000 crores in the preceding 3 months. No, last 3 months it having 15,000 crores. Now it is like 17,000 crores. So there is only 2,000 crores increased in gross NPA. And if you see last year, same 13,700 crores. So friends, if you observe here, somewhat increase in gross NPA, net NPA, that is a negative, which I know, but I am expecting it's not that much affected thing. So if you see any third wave similarities, lockdowns, then Bank Nifty will going to affect severely. But as of now, we are going to see a little selling pressure in HDFC, not much selling pressure, because markets will track everything. So if numbers are heavily differentiated between quarter to quarter, then only there is a drastic fall. But in my view, I am expecting just this 20 rupees will correct 20 to 25 rupees. Just we can expect this level like 1485, like that. This is the level where I am expecting that stock will come on Monday. And this is my view on HDFC. And friends, if you like our videos, please subscribe my channel, share my channel.